Now, your forecast first, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
It's nice to see the sunshine for pretty much the entire viewing area earlier on this morning into the afternoon hours. But once we've gone into the later parts of the afternoon, those clouds have come in, and you see those on the satellite right now. Temperatures are still very mild and comfortable at 74 in Champaign as well as in Mattoon, 75 in Danville, 77 in Paris, and 73 in Springfield, which is where we have our cloudy Flooring America weather camera up on our roofing dog island. Winds remain out of the east-southeast, pretty light, under 10 miles per hour. And as we go throughout the forecast planner overnight tonight, we do generally stay mostly cloudy, but there will be the chance for a few breaks, and then we're also calling for those chances for spotty storms over the next few days. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
Until I can use every square foot of it, it doesn't make sense.
The governor says restaurants can open with restrictions. Why it's not going to work for at least one place. Plus, it's another challenge to the governor's emergency order, with the judge who's already ruled against him once do it again.
The governor's not going to let us get out, so we're coming to Indiana.
And it was a busy day on the roads heading out of Illinois today. Why so many Land of Lincoln plates were spotted in Indiana.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
I'm not going to open this place until I feel like I can fire it on all cylinders.
But right now they can. Bars and restaurants in the state have the green light to set up outdoor seating next week, but they still can't let any customers inside. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Roscoe. For some businesses, the outdoor option won't give them enough space to do this. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting is live in our newsroom now. So Courtney, you talked to owners about it, and some say they're not taking part.
That's true, Jennifer. For restaurant and bar owners, they have a lot of things to think about to decide whether or not they'll open. Everything from how many staff members to bring on to how many tables will fit has to be considered. Starting next Friday, bars and restaurants can start serving people outside. How that will look is still in question.
In the coming days, my administration will be releasing specific industry reopening safety guidelines.
I think my industry in general has been horribly slighted.
For some restaurant owners, it doesn't matter what the outdoor seating requirements are. They aren't interested.
I can't bring my employees back and expect them to work the same way they did for a fraction of the money.
Fieldhouse 219 owner Michelle Murphy says she needs a lot more than 3 tables to restart business.
The building already is very small. The patio is very small. So until I can use every square foot of it, it doesn't make sense.
Monticello city leaders are trying to give businesses incentives to open. They're offering parklets to bars and restaurants, which are basically patios that will go on top of parking spaces.
We have 11 restaurants and bars just in our downtown that have no outdoor capacity as it relates to private property. So we're giving them that option so they can expand their capacity to serve and hopefully get more people in their doors.
We're going to work on some signage and how we communicate that with the public to make sure that the public understands that it is safe to come out and utilize these spaces.
While Murphy agrees it's a great idea for some, she says it just won't work for everyone.
We don't have parking spots anymore, so unless they close the street and we could use that area, there's not really a place to expand onto.
In Monticello, Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader. Murphy says she did consider the option of asking the city of Monticello to shut down the street in front of her business. She says that would provide more space for outdoor seating, but she did decide she doesn't want to open at all until she can serve at full capacity. Jennifer.
Okay, Courtney, thank you. Now the Monticello Chamber of Commerce is helping business owners who want parklets. Those will take up 3 parking spaces and offer room for 6 tables at a safe distance. Business owners have to fill out an application to have one made. You can find a link to that application on our website. Here's some good news when it comes to state COVID-19 numbers. The positivity rate has dropped to 13%. That's a 2% drop in the last 2 weeks. There are more than 2,700 new cases in the state, and that makes 105,000 total. 110 more people have died in the last day. There are now around 4,700 deaths in Illinois. To get those and more, to get more information about coronavirus in your area, just download the WCIA 3 News app. A Central Illinois lawmaker is hoping to get the governor's attention via letters he's collected from downstate leaders. State Senator Chapin Rose spent the past month gathering letters from county board members, mayors, and more in 10 area counties. Yesterday, he put all of them together, then drafted one of his own to Pritzker. He was building a case, arguing the governor has not been collaborating with Central Illinois leaders as the state gradually moves into reopening. He says the letters are his evidence of what people actually want.
We've reached out to, ended up getting 59 pages of letters and comments and, everything from state's attorneys to county boards to mayors, right? And I'd say 95% of them said, look, Governor, work with us.
Governor says he hasn't seen the letters, but will look for them, and said that the opinions of local officials does have an effect on his decisions. You can read some of the letters, Rose's letter, and some of the responses from local governments, and watch an extended interview on our website at WCIA.com. Following up now, a small business in Clay County is now excluded from the governor's stay-at-home order. A judge ruled in favor of HCL Deluxe Tan in Clay City. The owner filed a lawsuit against the governor, but he wasn't only asking for his business to be excluded. He wanted all businesses in the state to get that temporary restraining order, but the judge didn't grant that request. He said he needed more information.
I will provide supplemental authority to the judge to satisfy his request, and then going forward with other measures that we're trying to do to help people, I'll take into account what Judge McKinney had raised, and I'll make sure to lay that out for people to satisfy them next time.
DeVore is also Representative Darren Bailey's lawyer. An update on that case. He says the U.S. District Attorney called for Bailey's case to be taken out of federal courts and back to state courts. State lawmakers continue to debate in Springfield on this final day of a special session. Our Capitol Bureau Chief Mark Maxwell is live in Springfield with the very latest. So, Mark, what are they up to now?
Jennifer, one interesting point. You mentioned that court case there. It's interesting because judges are trying to interpret current law as it sits on the books, and that law might change in these next few moments. That's the interesting thing. A lot of people are watching to see whether or not state lawmakers will give Governor Pritzker more expanded powers, but they're also trying to get a budget done right now. So that's the big process. Two big notes on that front. One about this year's budget, one about next year's budget. One big one. The Chicago Casino got new life. At the beginning of this last year, if you recall, there was some discussion they might make the Chicago Casino one of the biggest in the country, maybe even bigger than some of the positions in Las Vegas. They've finally got some new details. They're going to split that tax revenue, about 53 or 54% of it going to the state, and about 46, 47% of that tax revenue going to the city of Chicago. They hope to help pay off some of their pension debt and improve Chicago's city finances. The supporters of that plan are pushing on it now. We'll see if it passes. Also, just now, a few moments ago, they passed the final language on the progressive income tax ballot question and the informational pamphlet that voters will get in the mail telling you what's at stake, what's on the line when you go to the ballot box in November. But before they can get all that done, they still have to pass a budget. It's going to rely heavily on relief from the federal government. And Senate Republican leader Bill Brady said, you know what, the coronavirus closures also impact the state's ability to pass a budget.
We want a meaningful budget, realizing the pandemic crisis that we have, but we want it to be responsible, and we're working in a bipartisan way to do that. There's only one way we're going to have fiscal sanity in this state, and that is to re-engage our economy as fast as we can.
All right, so just to recap there, a budget is in the works. They're working on that. We're still going through the details. It's changing as we speak, so we'll have details on that as we continue to watch it tonight. Republicans still want to debate the race to reopen businesses faster. Governor Pritzker wants a debate on giving him more enforcement powers over his executive orders. Stay tuned. We'll be updating all night as these things change down the wire. Jennifer?
Yeah, it could be a long one. All right, Mark, thank you so much. Could athletes be returning to the U of I campus? The new development there. And also tonight, we have all heard of people breaking out of jail. How about someone breaking in?
We also have had quite a bit of sunshine this morning, and then we had clouds filter back into the area by this afternoon and early evening, which we've got right now on our Flooring America weather camera on a roof and dog Guyana in Springfield. It was a nice warm day today, finally at our average of 75, but coming up we are calling for warmer days ahead with a chance for storms all this week. That's all coming up next.